Good afternoon, good summer afternoon, and welcome to the channel, Trading House Outdoors. I've got a good afternoon planned for you. Ever so often, you catch an afternoon where you can film a fishing show. Well, right there, folks, we've got a lake dumping into this lake, and it's creating quite a feeding frenzy for largemouth bass. Made 2 casts, and I caught 2 fish. I set my pole down right here to get my camera out, and I had one just bite my lure under the boat. So I'm gonna get back over there and make some more casts, and I got a little bit of battery, so we'll film as long as we can. The day has already been great. I've caught a bunch of channel cat, crappie. I did some work to my boat. I got a little problem fixed with it. Let me get back over there and do some fishing. Ooh. They are fired up. All right, let me paddle over there a little closer. I'll leave the big motor off. It might scare them. That's a good fish. There we go. Oh, pretty good fish. They got some acrobats, I'll say. Oh, these are fun. I could do this all afternoon, and I probably will. All right, there's a car coming. So I am not trying to draw any attention. Not that they would care. You never know. Guys and girls, I was actually coming out here to try out my boat, and I decided to just drive over here and check out this little situation and see, since we've been getting all those rains, if this was going. And man, I am surprised that it is, and I'm surprised there's no one over here. After this video shows, there'll be people coming over here. I promise you that. Yeah, right. I got like 11 people gonna watch this video. Oh well, I have fun making them, and I have fun watching them with my family. So it don't matter to me if people watch them or not. It's like I can document my fishing trip. A lot of stuff. So this morning I put my little boat in, and I was doing this little scenario on my end of the lake, catching some bass, and I decided to drop a crappie jig down. I caught some crappie, caught 2 big nice channel cats. I've got some meat in the freezer, and now I'm just doing a little fun fishing. These are just fun to catch, not eating them, just hooking them, reeling them in, letting them go. You can see how that's kind of muddy there. It's from dirt that is stirring up. That's producing oxygen, and that's what's got the shad there. Whoever the bump. That's what's got the shad there. Obviously, it's a chain reaction, a food chain. It's what's got the big bass there, or the bass eating them, and that's what's got me here. Consequently, that's what's got me here, man. And all this in my backyard. That makes it really fun. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Stay on there, big boy. Stay down. You don't want nobody knowing. slowed down. This one's been caught a lot. I don't think by me, he just pooped on me. Son of a biscuit eater, you. My anchor situation certainly paid off. I'm glad I did that. Oh, now that's a good fish. Ooh, he's strong. Oh, it never gets old. All right, we got another truck coming. Just look around. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing going on here. Nothing to see here, folks. Keep on driving. Okay. Now, I'm not that selfish. If some kids come up here, or oh man, I'd sure share this spot in a minute. You know, I look at it like this. I've got a boat. I can go to the whole lake. That's why I hardly ever come over here in my boat. If there's people, I don't. Because it's just not. Most of the people that fish here off the bank, they're not fishing for bass. They'll fish for whatever, but they're usually fishing for crappie, maybe carp, gastric blue, catfish, things of that nature. So to have this to myself, be able to make a video, is truly spectacular. I hope the video quality is going to be good. A bit of a oh. Too big of a fuss. He's not that big. That's a white bass there. No? That's a large. Oh, it is a white bass. That's a good white bass too. That's what I figured there'd be plenty of over here. Usually in these situations, there's plenty of white bass. Summertime. Here. I'm not keeping anything. Let that go. I'll show y'all a little better what I'm using. I have tried white crankbait. I've tried a number of things. A little white rooster tail works pretty good when they're doing this. Anything that's small in profile. A small crankbait works okay, but this right here, it comes through the water well. I kind of made this. This was you know, one of those, I don't know what they call them. It's just a jig head, like a oaky or something like that jig head with a little shad profile bait, and I super glued it on there. That guy was looking hard. Dumped it. too fun. Oh, that's fun. In a minute, I'm gonna get about a 5 or 6 pounder, and I'm really gonna be. There ain't too many of those in this lake. There's a lot of bass this size. Everything I was catching this morning was about this size too. That first bass when I pulled up here, they look good though. That first bass when I pulled up here, he was about twice that size. I think it was a she. She was skinny too. How do I know it was a she? She curled her hair, had lipstick on. Of course, nowadays that doesn't mean anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a pretty good head shaker there. Decent to low fish. He's not hooked that good either. He might come off, and I don't care. Nah, he's hooked better than I thought. Come on, give me one more. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now let me get you in here. Oh, I don't want to hook in my hand. Not especially. Boy, I mean, that thing just come out there. I don't know why this thing is spinning so much. I guess it just probably needs a swivel. I think it's got enough flash. I don't have to do a whole lot. I'm not bouncing the rod. All I'm doing is reeling a little bit. I think it's more about just getting it in their area. I'm not doing anything special. They're just feeding, and they make you look like you know what you're doing. Here we go. Decent fish. Little head shaking. Pretty decent fish. Let you go back. You can go right back to doing what you were doing. I just wanted to give you a little kiss. Okay. I'm hooked in a good spot, right in the top of the mouth. Not bad. That's a pretty fish. Boy, this lure is really spinning like crazy. I don't really want to add a swivel because where I was fishing this morning, there's lots of grass, and it'll just be hanging up in it. Dang, that thing knocked the fool out of it. Boy, did he knock the fool out of it. Some of them bite with such aggression. That's a pretty fish. The colors on that sucker is real pretty. Kind of long and skinny too. I really don't know why. I mean, there's plenty of shad. You should have seen all the bait fish that I was looking at this morning. So much. That's a pretty fish, but see how skinny? And I don't know, maybe it's just because it's summertime. What do the bass look like on your lake? Thank you. More so on this lake, I mean, I have seen some really nice ones. I haven't caught them in a while, but I have seen some really nice ones come out of this lake. But more so than not, I see those. Usually the ones that I can catch deep. Oh man, they just making me look good. I told y'all guys and girls, this is gonna be a good fishing show. I mean, catch some fish. When I see something like this, man, I get excited. This is that summertime. as long as you want to stay here and catch fish, like, they're gonna be here. You just got to be at the right place at the right time in summertime, and when you are, you might as well just get you a bag of popcorn. This little lure would be a little funner on a spin cast setup, but I didn't have anything on this to speak of. I was throwing I guess a jig the last time I used this rod, so I took it off and put it on here, but I did put me a little leader because I got braid double unit knot, and it's like 8-pound leader, just Cajun red line, just something so it's a little thinner. It's not this big old, gives a little more action too, that little lure. Nothing to see here. Honestly, haven't been fishing in a while. This morning is the first time I've been out in a fair while, in a pretty good while. There's a little fish that got on. It come back off. My boat is, like I said, been having some problems. My boat's been having some issues, and like I mentioned earlier, I've got that now fixed. But I've been a little afraid to just explore much on this lake. You know, I've been kind of staying on the shallow end of the lake, and it's been raining, and I've been passing up some good fishing, no doubt, but I had, well, you know, just responsibilities, yard work and work and honeydews, and my little girl wants to play and do stuff, and I certainly want to do that. So today they went shopping. I had a day to do some fishing, and it's been great. Got some much needed sunshine, and got to feel a little tug. Gonna have some steaks tonight. In the night just right, man. Have a couple of cold beers, maybe sit in the pool. Yes, sir. Don't get much better than that. I think I had a text message a while ago. Let me see who was messaging me. Oh. I don't know if any of y'all are interested, but I'll bring it up since we're filming and doing a little fishing. If you are interested, I'm building a pickup. It's a 50 model. Come on. Chevrolet half-ton pickup, and I'm building. Put a 4-link suspension with coil-over shocks. It's got a Mustang 2 independent front suspension. I'm putting a 6-liter LS with cam, and I believe I'm going to go with Holley EFI. Well, I know I am. I already bought it. It's just kind of a little shop truck, you know, and it's just something that I've wanted for a pretty good while, and I never could find what I was looking for, so I decided to build one. And I'm using YouTube and the wealth of knowledge that is on YouTube to build this thing. And if any of y'all want to see any of that, let me know. I've been reluctant to put any kind of videos of it. I do have some pictures of it, and it didn't really go have anything to do with fishing, but it is kind of cool. Something that's been fun learning project. Let's catch us another fish. We've had a little bit of a dry run here. Let me get serious. But yeah, if y'all want to see some of that, let me know in the comments. If you guys watch this. Ooh, there's so much shad. It's like just, but you see the size of it when I cast. It's small. Never really see any real big shad in this lake. Usually when you see schools of it, they're pretty small. There we go. Well, he just stopped it. Man, he just stopped it. He said, "Where are you going?" Give me that. I think that's a white bass. Yep, white bass. Well, I got some people leaving that was camping. I don't think they're looking at this, so they're driving. That one's been caught. Heck, maybe somebody else does know about this. Maybe I'm just now getting to the race here. I'll never forget that summer I was building that house on this side of the lake. Man, I'd stop by and it just kept on raining and water kept on coming out of that lake. And I said, well, if nobody's gonna be there, I might as well. I'd give some sore lips to some fish just about every day on my way home. Sometimes even on my way to work. Depends on who I was having to meet. All right. And that's a fast swimming turtle out there. Still got 40% battery. And of course I tip it with a little bit of that Power Bait Crappie Bites. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. I thought you were gonna make one more cast. Well, you never know. Never know. Well, anyway, caught 2 channel cat. I caught largemouth, caught crappie, white bass, a gar, big old gar. Is that it? I think that's all of that today. Summertime fishing can be a lot of fun. It's hot. Just dress appropriately. Put you some sunscreen on. Man, that's important. Put some sunscreen on. Put some long sleeves on. I've got some sun on my legs today. I didn't put any sunscreen on my legs, but I feel like I got enough hair on my legs and dirt that I don't probably need to. I might put like a little inlines. I might tomorrow when I come back, I may just put me a spinner right there. A swivel. I've got some small swivels because this thing really does do a lot of twisting before I come back out in the morning. I'm starting to get active again. Load up my truck. So I brought my truck up earlier. Reason I brought it up is it's an old patina green truck, okay? Got rust. I like it. It's cool to me. But the inside I'm having painted the original color green, which is just kind of like a dark green. And the guy that's painting it, he called me, or actually texted me rather, earlier and said that he'll have it ready in the morning. So I'm anxious to see what that looks like. It's actually the doors and the seat and some trim that he did first for me, and then I'm going to take the cab over there, which it's on a chassis, it's wheels and everything on there. I'm going to put it on a trailer. And so he responded to my text. I asked him, did he want me to bring that yet? He responded just now, said yes. So I need to take that to him tomorrow, so I need to go home and load that up Yeah. But I'm not gonna leave fish biting. I'm not gonna leave for a little while yet. I still got plenty of battery. But it's just something I'm excited about. All right, I'm gonna do like I said a minute ago. Push pause right here. I'm gonna stop. What I tell you, folks, I told you we're gonna make a little fishing video today, didn't I? This afternoon, I was reluctant to take my camera out this morning. I don't know, I just don't get that many people watching it, so I just feel like sometimes I just want to fish and not even mess with it. Well, when I saw this, I decided to go ahead. I've been sitting here for a few minutes, taking a break and letting them reload, if you will, and recharge, and I've kind of been doing the same thing. I answered a couple of emails and some text messages, and I've got about 30% battery. So what do you say we get back out there and make a few more casts until the battery starts beeping at me, and then I'll do a closing. We'll do a little drive off shot and put a wraps on this thing. What do you say? Thank y'all for coming along, and hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've had making this and doing this. Summertime, man, it's hard to beat. Hard to beat. I mean, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and these fish are eating. Let's get after it. That did seem to work a little better. Might have been pulling a little too fast. It's got that spinner on there. Ooh, that last fish is a good one. Yep. Now, of course, I'm gonna have to test my theory and make at least one more cast and reel it slow. I did end it on a high note though. And here comes a truck. Come on in here, big guy. Uh-oh. Pretty fish. Thank you. All right, that was my last cast. I cut my line and I dropped my pole in the water, so might as well stop there. Yeah, I guess whenever I reached in there I got a little rough with the line, so uh-oh. Be sure and subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this. Maybe we'll get into catching some more fish. Who knows? Let's go cook some steaks.